Dip from Miller Park today, Adrian Hauser and Sonny Gray. And for the first pitch, here is Bob Uecker.
All right, Jeff, thank you very much. And this broadcast is authorized by the Milwaukee Brewers Baseball Club, along with Habish, and Rotier, intended solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast or other use without the expressed written consent of the Milwaukee Brewers Baseball Club is prohibited. And a reminder, if you or one of your family members are injured, a good law firm can make a big difference for you. Make things right again. At Habish, and Rotier, they fight for what's right. Visit Habish.com. And the opening pitch today is line foul from Adrian Hauser.
Game time temperature 85 degrees, 85.
One strike on Shogo Akiyama. Sends another one foul. 2 strikes with nothing on him now. From the windup, Hauser deals again, swinging a bouncer hit to short. Arcia picks it clean and throws him out. 1 up and 1 down here in the opening inning. Nick Castellanos, Reds right fielder, will be the batter now. Roof is closed at Miller Park today, despite the temperature at 85 degrees. As we start play today, Hauser deals, and he missed down low and inside. There is a threat of showers, thunderstorms in the area, so the roof is closed up right now. 1-0 delivery, and Castellanos bangs one into right, a base hit. Reds own the first hit in today's game. Castellanos aboard, and Jesse Winker's coming up for Cincinnati. Brewers trying to make it 3 in a row in the series thus far. Game 1 of a doubleheader today. 2 7-inning contests, if you will. Winker in there for the first time today at .299. He's got 6 home runs and has driven in 10. And the pitch by Hauser is too high, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Narvaez target up. And the pitch. Swinging, soft liner into left's going to drop for a base hit. 2 around, Castellanos stops at second base. Back to back after a leadoff ground out by Akiyama. Eugenio Suarez will be the batter now. Field and game conditions presented each and every day by Kubota Dealers. Visit your local Kubota dealer for savings on Kubota zero-turn mowers, utility vehicles, subcompact, and compact tractors. For a Kubota dealer near you, visit GoKubota.com. Suarez is in there. He has a home run in the series for the 18th time against Milwaukee pitching. Bouncer hit to third. They'll go to second for 1. The relay, yes! For the double play. Set to work for Cincinnati here in Game 1 of this afternoon doubleheader. Abasail Garcia will lead things off against Gray. Yelich to follow, and then Keston Hiura. All right, Garcia's in there. Sonny Gray all set to work. The kick in his opening pitch today is letter high off the inside, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. A reminder, Fleet Farm has everything you need for summer fun. Pick up camping gear, boating supplies, and towables. Grills and yard games, all kinds of stuff at Fleet Farm. You won't believe what you'll find. Swinging a bouncer hit to short. Garcia in his big league debut picks that one clean and throws out. Garcia, one up and one down, and Christian Yelich is coming up. Young red shortstop, debut today. Yelich in the series, 2 out of 7.
That young kid at shortstop, his mind has to be racing. He hasn't played above high A ball in his career.
They just put a shot of him down low on a spinner. It's 1 ball and no strikes. They just put a shot on the board here of him looking at a lot of these guys today carry what would be kind of a lineup card and how you would play, certain hitters on the other team against a certain pitcher for you. Swinging a fly into left and going to be caught out there. Payton has that one, 2 up and 2 down. And Keston Hiura coming up. But yeah, everybody for the most part, I don't know, I didn't remember, years ago anybody doing that. And you could remember from day to day what the guy did or how you were going to pitch him or play him, whatever. But as that as that play was made by Garcia, he went into his pocket to pull up that little lineup card for the next hitter as to how you're going to play him and pitch him. And they showed him on the board here, as I said. He looks like he's 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
One strike delivery, a big swing and a miss by Keston Hiura. I'm telling you, folks, he looks really, really young. Yeah.
A little different than the Florida State League.
2-strike delivery by Sonny Gray, a swing and a foul out of play by Kessie. Still 0-2. Your mind's got to be racing, not only now, but when you get up in the morning. Hey, you're going to play in your first game here today. Get on the team bus, ride to the ballpark, get into the clubhouse, see where your locker is going to be, and the pitch. Right down the pipe. Cincinnati here in the second inning. During our commercial break, Jeff and I were talking about a young player that has really been a sensation since coming to the major leagues, even before he got to the major leagues. Moustakas, check swing on a changeup strike, 0-1. We're talking about Fernando Tatis Jr. And Jeff, the pitch, a little low that time, 1 ball and 1 strike. Looking around baseball to see what's going on. Just came up with a note out of the San Diego Padres organization, swinging a pop-up. And this one is going to be playable. Who wants it? Going to be Justin Smoke, and that takes care of Moustakas. 1 up and 1 down. Freddie Galvis coming up. The Padres have one of the best in all of baseball with that kid, Fernando Tatis Jr. He just hit a home run out of the ballpark in San Diego. There's a building that now has become part of the Padres season ticket repertoire and a place to eat and dine. But at one time it was a Western metal stamping company. Check swinging a ball high and away, and it's 2-0. Fernando Tatis Jr. Now hitting one out of the ballpark and hitting that building is a pretty good feat. It really is. Swinging a foul by Galvis. He just hit one up on the roof there.
He did, 448 feet. And it got out in 5.7 seconds.
You have to see it to really appreciate it, but I mean at 440 or whatever it is up in that area, when you get up there, you're hitting big time. But that guy, that's going to be nothing for him. He's
a special player.
He's going to be a good one. Yep. He's a dandy. 3-1 delivery, and it's hit foul to the lower seats and left by the switch-hitting Freddie Galvis. Yeah, that's a big poke. Who's the other guy that's another son of an ex-big leaguer? Vlad Jr., high fastball, and Freddie Galvis draws a one-out walk. I think it's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., right? Mm-hmm. Who's got some pretty good credentials, too.
Yeah, that entire Blue Jays infield is all sons of former major leaguers. Travis Shaw, of course, with his dad, Jeff Shaw.
Yep.
Dante Bichette's son, Bo Bichette. Kevin Biggio, son of Craig Biggio, and Vlad Guerrero Jr. It's incredible.
How about that? Huh? When you think about that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Hauser from the stretch. Mark Payton is the batter. Took one good on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Who was in the, the home run contest last year? That, was it Guerrero Jr.? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's who it was. He hit a ton of them, I know that. One strike, Adrian Hauser is ready again. Here it is, showing Bonnie fouled it. With the third base side wide open, Payton tried to drop a bunt and fouled it. 0-2.
Yeah, Vladdy Jr. is going to be very special. He is a big kid, strong, thick legs.
I was just going to say, remembering the All-Star game, the home run contest, and watching that guy hit. Mm-hmm. Wow. 2-strike delivery. Here it is. It's letter high, and it's ball 1 and strike 2 now. Runner aboard, 1 man out. We're in the Reds' second inning. 7-inning contest in game 1 and in game 2. Doubleheader day today. The pitch popped him foul and out of play. Still 1-2 on Mark Payton. Playing in left field today, Jose Garcia will make his major league debut as a batter due next. Yeah, when you look around at some of the kids of former major league players who have gotten to the big leagues, and I might add, in a hurry, too. A little low and away, 2 balls and 2 strikes now, and how long it took their pops to get to this level. And the kids, the youngsters of these former outstanding major league players, they got there quicker, and they're good, too. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hauser deals again, struck him out swinging. Beautiful breaking ball down and in, and Payton went after it. Strikeout number 1 for Adrian Hauser today, and here is the aforementioned Jose Garcia in his major league debut.
Big shoes to fill in terms of Biggio and Guerrero. Those are 2 Hall of Fame papas right there.
I saw Biggio's kid play a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Craig Biggio was always one of my favorite guys. Great second baseman with the Houston Astros for all of those years. And the pitch. Low and away. It's 1 ball and no strikes. And a special pat on the back to Biggio because he's a former catcher.
Mm-hmm.
Came to the major leagues as a catcher with Houston. And the Astros wisely thinking, hey, you know what? We may get a few more years or a few more ABs out of this guy if we put him at second base instead of behind the plate. That one down low and inside. It's 2 balls and no strikes, and he turned out to be a Hall of Famer.
They moved to center field, too, kind of like
Right
Robin
out there,
Yount.
yeah. Yep.
3 positions, Hall of Famer, All-Star at 3 of them. Craig Biggio, all-time gamer.
One of the nicest in the game, too. Really good. 2-0 delivery. Here it is, and it dropped low. 3 balls and no strikes. You know, I'm looking at this guy. He's not a small kid either.
Mm-mm.
Tall, 175-pounder. 3-0 on him now. Hauser with a runner aboard and 2 outs. And the pitch. That one's right down Wisconsin Avenue, and it's 3-1. Three balls on a strike. Hauser all set again. Here he comes. Swinging a bouncer, hit up along third. It's going to be a fair ball, and Jose Garcia, in his Major League debut, hits a little roller up along the third baseline that hit the bag. Stayed right on the line and hit the bag, and he's got his first big league hit. Why not?
Looks like a line drive in the book.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure Sogard's going to have a play anyway.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. He let it roll and roll right along the line and hit the bag. All right, 2 on for the Reds with 2 down, and Kurt Casale, the catcher, is the batter. And the pitch. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. I don't remember my Major League. I mean, I do, but I don't remember if I was nervous or not. I think I was. First of all, I didn't think I'd have enough money to get a ticket to get in. And then bouncer hit wide of third, a diving stab, and it's going to wind up in left field. A throw coming on, and the Reds have the lead. Orlando Arcia gave that one a Major League effort anyway. Diving try. I don't think he would have had a play anyplace if he stopped it. It got through for a base hit. Casale gets the RBI. It's his 5th of the year. And the Reds have the lead. And have runners at first and second with 2 down for Shogo Akiyama. Freddie Galvis, who was part of that play a couple of days ago when Ben Gamel threw him out with the bases loaded on a line drive by Nick Castellanos, hit to right field. Galvis didn't know if the ball was going to be catchable, went back to the bag to tag, and when he did that, and Gamel made the pickup on one hop and threw a strike to home plate. Strike on a breaking ball, and it's even now at 1-1. And instead of an RBI base hit for Castellanos, it was a force 9-2 at home plate. Galvis wasn't going to have that happen this time. The pitch, high and wide, 2 balls on a strike. 1-0 Cincinnati here in the second. Garcia at second. Kurt Casale, the runner at first. Adrian Hauser, new sign from Omar Narvaez. And Garcia runs. The throw to third is going to be late and in the dirt, and he steals his first big league base. Nobody paying much attention to him out there. He was getting as much as he wanted, so he steals third. The throw was low from Narvaez and blocked nicely by Eric Sogard. Runners at the corners now with 2 down. 3 balls and a strike on Akiyama. Hauser deals again. Akiyama sends it foul to the screen down the left side. One nothing Reds on 4 base hits. Got 2 in the first against Hauser, and 2 more here in the second. Runner goes, bouncer hit to third this time. And Sogard will throw just in time. He almost waited too long for Akiyama. Reds get the lead, though. They get the run. And at the end of an inning and a half now with the Reds, and a little vitamin C is good for everybody. Down 1-0, Justin Smoke is going to lead things off. Sonny Gray, trying to win his 5th on the year, deals a strike on the inside corner at 92. Little cutter that time from Sonny Gray. Hey, fans, don't forget George Webb predicts the Crew will win 12 games in a row this season. And when they do, we'll all be celebrating. You bet. Dropping a changeup a little low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Learn more at georgewebb.com. Sonny Gray came in with an earned run average today at 2.21. Deals a changeup again off the outside that time. 2 balls out of strike. 52 strikeouts for the Reds right-hander. He's walked 13. Trying to win his 5th of the year, the pitch. Bouncer hit up along first. Fair ball. No Joey Votto in there today. It's Mike Moustakas. Ben Gamel's coming up now. Gamble at 191 with 3 home runs. He has driven in 9. Sonny Gray deals, and Gamble looked at a bender a little bit low and inside. 1 ball and no strikes on him. Sonny Gray lifetime against Milwaukee, covering 7 previous starts. 5-2. And the pitch. That hit the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball at 93. Bit of a shift on for Ben Gamble. And the pitch by Gray is up and in. 2 balls on a strike.
Kind of a weird time for a game at Miller Park with the shadows and the sunlight coming down from the right side panels.
Normally we don't see this. Sunshine on the infield and into right. And the pitch. Swinging a bullet, 1 hopper past Galvis. And into right field, a base hit. Here is Omar Narvaez. Reds lead this one 1-0. Yeah, the roof's been closed for about, I don't know, maybe the last hour and a half or so. The forecast today was for possible showers, sometimes heavy. But so far, a lot of sunshine, and the roof is closed. Another game to follow today. Sonny Gray is all set to work. And the pitch. Narvaez a little tardy on that fastball. Reds have Garcia, Galvis, and Moustakas all on the right side of the infield. Outfield for Omar about straightaway, maybe slightly towards left. That right field line is wide open for him. 1 strike on Omar Narvaez. Sonny Gray deals again. Narvaez tardy again. Hit that one foul back in the lower seats and left. 2 strikes on the Brewers catcher. Narvaez 1 for 6 in his career against Sonny Gray. A check of Gamble and the pitch. Swinging a bouncer, hit towards second. Galvis. They get the force at second for 1. Eugenio Suarez coming across the bag. His throw to first was high. And Narvaez is going to reach. That one will go 4-5 on the force at second. Here is Orlando Arcia with 2 down. Orlando comes in today at 250. He's got a home run. Driven in 9. Sonny Gray with Kurt Casale sitting down low and away. That's right where he hit it, on that outside corner at the knees. 1 strike on Orlando Arcia. Another game to follow. 2 7-inning jobs today. And the pitch. Orlando looked again. 2 strikes with nothing on him now. Josh Lindblom will work game 2 for the Crew. Now the pitch. Swing and a foul to right. Breaking ball down and away, and Orlando tried to hit it to right field. Still 0-2 on the Brewers shortstop. Brewers beat Sonny Gray in a start here. The pitch. Look out, down low and inside. A sinking fastball. Ball 1 and strike 2 on Orlando. On the 9th of August, they beat him. The stretch. Now the pitch. Fouled again by Orlando. Tough pitch down and away. Got a piece of it. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He came in here undefeated in that first outing against the Crew. Matter of fact, he'd only given up a couple of hits.
Brewers kind of outlasted him that day. Got to him in the 6th inning. It's still his shortest start of the year at 5 1/3 innings.
Yeah, not bad, right? I mean, he came in here red hot. 1-2 delivery. Here it is. Orlando on a check swing. Did he hold? He did. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Call made by Tim Timmons, working at first base today. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1-0 Cincinnati in the 2nd. Sonny Gray deals again, and Orlando took that one in the dirt. Good stop by Kurt Casale. It's a full count, and it's traveling time now for Omar Narvaez. Ball 3 and strike 2. Sonny Gray coming in here today, 36-plus innings of work. Only given up 24 hits. And the pitch. Orlando took it high and he walked him. Two are on now, and Jace Peterson will be the batter. Facing Sonny Gray for the first time ever. Just joined the club a couple of days ago. Tying run at second base, lead run aboard at first. 1-0 Cincinnati, the pitch. In there on Peterson. Change up. About knee-high on the outside corner. 0-1, Peterson. Playing at second base today. And the pitch to him. Big swing and a foul right down below us. Normally that was a souvenir for somebody. It'll go back in the ball bag now for BP tomorrow. All of the balls that are hit into the stands during batting practice, foul balls during the course of a game now at Miller Park with No fan base. They all get retrieved by somebody from the Brewers clubhouse and used again the next day. No keepers. Swinging and a pop fly foul again out of play. Yeah, normally when the gates open at the ballpark, all around baseball, it's usually during a portion of batting practice, so there's a lot of souvenirs that go into the stands. Two strikes on Peterson. 2 on for the Crew. 1-0 Cincinnati leads. Sonny Gray, not worried about runners at first and second, deals high and inside. 1-2 on Peterson. Got Narvaez out at second with Garcia playing well behind him. No problem there. Ball 1 and strike 2. Gap on the infield between short and second is big. The pitch. Down low and inside. Casale saved another one. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another 7-inning affair will follow our opening game today. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gray trying to get out of it here. And the pitch. Swinging a bouncer back up the middle into right center. Nope, it's gloved by Garcia with a diving stab, and he saved a run there. So the rookie shortstop, his major league debut here today. He just saved a run. He's got a stolen base. He's got an infield hit. He made a heck of a play to save a run. But the bases are loaded now, and the batter is Eric Sogard. Right into that opening between Galvis and Garcia. Looked like it was going to get through. Infield base hit for Peterson. Now Sogard. Gray deals. Sogard, bouncer up along third. It's going to wind up in the hands of Eddie Cedar. 1 strike on Eric Sogard. Abasail Garcia's due next. A run on 4 hits for Cincinnati. Brewers have the bases loaded on 2 hits. 1-0 Reds. Sogard waiting on a 1-strike delivery. Sonny Gray is all set to go again. Here he comes. Sogard, a check swing, and he held. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Second inning for both of these pitchers, Uecker, has been tough. They each threw 8 pitches in the first inning to get through. Both guys getting near that 30-pitch mark in the second.
Sonny Gray right now, you're right, Jeff, at 35, actually. 1 ball and 1 strike. Total for Sonny Gray. Swinging a drive into right, but it's going to be caught by Castellanos. Running away, made a backhanded grab on it to end the inning.
Nick Castellanos, a base hit back in the first inning, will be the first man to face Adrian Hauser. Both pitchers at 36 pitches through 2 innings. Hauser pitched his last time on Friday in Pittsburgh, and the delivery to Castellanos is a breaking ball strike, and it's 0-1, and it was really 1 inning that got Adrian Hauser into trouble as the Pirates started ambushing first pitch fastballs. Had a couple of C&I singles as that slider missed low, and you can tell from the outset this afternoon in game 1 of this doubleheader that Hauser is throwing a lot of off-speed stuff. Curveballs, sliders, hasn't thrown many changeups. Now they're going in on Castellanos, the 1-1. Inside on him, underneath his hands, around thigh high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hauser facing Cincinnati for the first time this year. 5 career games, including 2 starts against the Reds. No wins, no losses. 2-1. Swing and a roller foul up the third base side. That was a curveball again from Adrian Hauser. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Castellanos. Got 9 home runs. He's driven in 20. Brewers winning the first 2 games of this 4-game series. Winning on Monday and Tuesday. Doubleheader today. Hauser shakes once, now twice. Now the 2-2 pitch. Curveball hit in the air to center. Garcia drifting back, still back onto the warning track, and he's running out of room. It's off the scoreboard and a home run for Nick Castellanos. Got a curveball from Adrian Hauser, and he didn't miss it. His 10th home run of the season, and the Reds now have a 2-0 lead. Hauser was shaking with Omar Narvaez until he got that curveball. He just left it up in the zone. So Castellanos goes deep. And now Jesse Uecker. Pitch about belt high, and Castellanos was waiting for it and drove it. Jesse Uecker had a single to left. He has had the best success against Adrian Hauser of anybody in this Reds lineup, and he takes a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. Jesse Uecker coming in 2 out of 6, including a home run. Now 3 for 7, takes outside with a fastball to 93. 1 ball and 1 strike on another hot and humid day in Wisconsin. 1-1 pitch. Uecker takes a curveball down and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. Was in the 90s yesterday, low 90s again today. Supposed to cool off tomorrow and for the rest of the weekend. 2-1. Uecker, fly ball to left. That's well struck. Yelich back onto the track, and he will leap. It's gone. Back-to-back home runs for the Cincinnati Reds. First Castellanos and now Jesse Uecker. It's 3-0 Reds. That one is sinker on the outer part of the plate, and Jesse Uecker went right with it. Uecker hits his 7th of the year. Hauser fell behind and then came back into the zone, but too well. Another pitch up in the zone from Adrian Hauser. So now Suarez, he bounced into a 5-4-3 double play in the first. Takes this first pitch fastball for strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Delivery misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike on Suarez. 2 for 9 in the first 2+ games of this series. Going no batting gloves this time around against Hauser. The 1-1 misses down and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Falling behind again is Adrian Hauser. Getting bit by the home run ball tonight. 2-1 coming. Curveball missed a little high. Suarez ahead in the count. 3 balls, 1 strike. A lot of off-speed stuff from Adrian Hauser. 3-1 pitch. Came back with a fastball. Suarez swung through it. Good sinker. 3-2. Looked like Suarez had his mind made up that he was going to take a rip no matter where it was. 3-2 pitch. Fastball fouled away. And Suarez keeps the count full. Back-to-back home runs to open up this 3rd inning for the Reds. Mike Moustakas on deck. 3-2 pitch. Line to left. That was well struck by Suarez. 3 straight hits for Cincinnati in this 3rd inning. Couple of home runs. And now the line single. And here's Moustakas. And Chris Hook is making his way out to chat with Adrian Hauser before Moustakas hits. Gives us an opportunity to remind you that you can always text the booth. It's brought to you by U.S. Cellular. Text the word brew, followed by your name and where you're from and a question to the number 82783. You can win a $100 gift card to the Brewers team store. Visit WTMJ.com for more details. With these 7-inning games, we will read our Text the Booth questions in the 5th. Text the Booth. And while the conversation with Chris Hook, Omar Narvaez, and Adrian Hauser continues, 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Brewers Radio Network. Along with Bob Uecker and our producer and engineer Glenn Bowman, Jeff Levering with you from Miller Park. The Reds here in this 3rd inning have jumped on Adrian Hauser, second time through the order. Pair of solo home runs and a single by Suarez. And now Mike Moustakas popped up to Justin Smoke his first time up. The stretch and pitch from Hauser is a ball off the inside corner, went with the slider, and it's 1-0 on Mike Moustakas. 2 7-inning games today, folks. Josh Lindblom starts for the Brewers in game 2. Pitch to Moustakas, hit to third. Could be 2. Arcia goes to second 1. On to first. It is a double play. It'll go 6-5-3 on the double play. Arcia was the only man on the left side of the infield. Sogard was the closest one to the bag. Beauty of having 3 shortstops on the field at one time. And a well-timed double play for Adrian Hauser to help him out. Ground ball right into the shift. 6-5-3 double play. Each double play brought to you by Wisconsin Dental Association. First pitch to Galvis is a strike, and it's 0-1. A couple of double plays spun by the Brewers defense. Squaring to bunt, pulling it back, and taking it down and in is Freddie Galvis. 1 ball and 1 strike on Galvis. He drew a walk and scored the first run for the Reds in the second. Chance to limit this inning to just the 2 runs on the solo homers. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul off on the left side. A ball and 2 strikes on Freddie Galvis. Brewers face Wade Miley in the second game of this doubleheader. Off to a slow start, had some injury issues. The 1-2 pitch. Galvis takes down and away with a curveball. And the count 2-2 on Freddie. Hauser working quickly. The 2-2 roller hit towards the middle. No problem for Jace Peterson. He's got it. Throws out Galvis to end the inning. But the damage has been done. Back-to-back home runs from Castellanos and Uecker. Top of the order is scheduled for the Brewers, and they're trailing 3-0 against Sonny Gray and the Cincinnati Reds. Badger Mutual Insurance. It's the heart of your insurance protection. Visit badgermutual.com. Brewers had the bases loaded and 2 outs last inning against Sonny Gray. Sogard lined to right center, and Castellanos made a nice catch. Then Castellanos led off the third and homered. Garcia up there against Sonny Gray. Bounced to short his first time up and hits one in the air to right center. Drifting back Castellanos. Still back. Warning track is now. Akiyama calls him off. And Shogo Akiyama makes the catch on the warning track in right center. Garcia gave it a ride on the hanging curveball, but Akiyama ran it down. 1 pitch, 1 out in the bottom of the third for the Brewers. Folks, stay up to date with all the latest Brewers news and content by signing up for the What's Brewing newsletter. You'll get all the Crew's can't miss content sent straight to your email. Sign up for free at brewers.com/newsletter. First pitch is a ball off the outside corner to Christian Yelich. 1 ball and no strikes. Yelich flied to left first time up. Gray throws. And the breaking ball caught the outside corner that time. 1 ball, 1 strike on Christian. In his career against Sonny Gray is 3 out of 8, including a home run. 1-1 offering. Curveball, that caught the outside corner too. Back-to-back breaking balls on the back door to Christian Yelich. As we told you earlier, Brewers beat Sonny Gray for the first time and only time this year. The 1-2. Down low with a curveball, 2 balls and 2 strikes. They would end up scoring 6 times in the bottom of the 6th inning against a trio of pitchers for the Reds. Took advantage of some walks and some timely hits. Scored 2 runs on bases loaded walks. 2-2. Swing and a foul. Boy, did Yelich have a good swing at that fastball. Sonny Gray just challenged him, and Yelich, with a smile out for Sonny Gray, he knows he had a good pitch to do some damage with, and now Yelich talking to Kurt Casale and the home plate umpire, DJ Rayburn. Two and two on Yelich. Gray winds and fires again. Fastball in tight that time. And the count 3 balls and 2 strikes on Yelich. The Brewers got him for 1. It was a run-scoring triple by Yelich in the 3rd. Back on the 9th, the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He chased a fastball up and out of the zone. And Yelich is the 2nd strikeout for Sonny Gray. Took him the distance, but comes up empty. Now it's Keston Hiura. And going into that 6th inning against Sonny Gray back on the 9th, he'd allowed just a run on 3 hits and struck out 7. And Brewers outlasted him, ended up beating him. Here's Hiura. Brewers down 3-0, and the delivery to Keston missed down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Bottom half of the 3rd inning. Reds getting 1 in the 2nd and then 2 in the 3rd. Game 1 of this 7-inning doubleheader day. 1-0 misses down and away. Fastball from Sonny Gray. 2 balls and no strikes. Gray steps off the back of the slab, goes for a walk. Readjusts his cap. He doesn't fall behind very often. He's been very good with limiting his walks and limiting his hits. 2-0 pitch. It's a high strike on Keston Hiura. 2 balls and 1 strike. Sonny Gray, 39 straight appearances, allowing 6 hits or fewer. Last time he allowed more than 6 hits in a start was in 2018. Pitch is lined into left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. That's hit number 3 for the Brewers. Fastball in the inner part of the plate, and Hiura with a 2-out single. And now Justin Smoke. Folks, the Brewers and Tundraland present the Big League Bath Sweepstakes. Enter between August 24th and September 21st for your chance to win $10,000 towards a bathroom conversion project. Visit brewers.com/Tundraland for more details. Justin Smoke at the plate, and the pitch to him is a ball off the inside corner. 1-0. Runner at first, Keston Hiura. Smoke with the opportunity with 1 swing of the bat to get the Brewers right back in it. Gray throws, and Smoke swings and misses at a curveball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gray has limited his home runs this year, though. He's only allowed 3. One of those, a solo shot on opening day. Another solo shot against Cleveland on August the 3rd, and then gave up a home run in Pittsburgh 2 starts ago. 1-1. Low and in the dirt, knocked down again by Kurt Casale. All solo homers against Sonny Gray. Pitches deep into games, no fewer than 90 pitches in any of his starts. Brewers have already got him at the 50 mark with 2 outs in the 3rd. A deep breath in the 2-1. Instead of the throw to first, Keston Hiura back standing up. Gray, a great season a year ago. Having it even better this year. 2-1. Swing and a foul by Smoke. Evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Big shift on for Smoke. Galvis in shallow right. Garcia, the shortstop, in the outfield, 2. Behind second base, 2-2. Swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. Good block by Kirk Casale, and the Brewers had a base hit, nothing else. Here's Payton, struck out in the 2nd inning, and he grounds one through the left side. A base hit for Mark Payton. He beat the shift. Big turnaround first, and he'll put on the brakes. And now he bluffs at Christian Yelich, and he heads back to first. Yelich put his head down momentarily. Payton bluffed like he was going to try and get to second base, but ended up smartly going back to first. So a leadoff base hit for Mark Payton, his 2nd hit of this series, 2nd hit of his big league career. And now Jose Garcia, dribbler up the 3rd base line for his first major league knock, also stole a base. Double play depth, and now a throw to first has Payton back. Garcia slightly open stance for the 22-year-old out of Cuba. Here's the pitch from Hauser. It's a breaking ball strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Bright sunlight reflecting out on the left side of the infield right now. Sogard and Arcia basking in that sunlight and the reflection from the panels up the right field line. 0-1 pitch is a ball. Boy, that's a good pitch from Adrian Hauser. 1 ball and 1 strike. Right where Narvaez put the glove. 3 runs on 8 hits for the Reds. Payton is lead from first. Delivery from Hauser. Swing and a miss. Same spot. That time got the swing from Garcia. 1-2. Looking for a ground ball here from Garcia. Brewers have already turned a couple of double plays today. 1-2 coming. Strike 3 called right at the knees, and Garcia's rung up. Strikeout number 2 for Adrian Hauser. First out of the inning. Now it's Kurt Casale. Speaking of double plays, they're sponsored by Wisconsin Dental Association. Your Wisconsin Dental Association dentist is ready to safely provide care. Find a dentist near you at WDA.org. Casale with a run-scoring single back in the 2nd, got the Reds on the board. It came with 2 outs. First RBI of the season for Casale that wasn't the benefit of a home run. 4 solo homers, accounting for all 4 of his RBIs. First pitch is a breaking ball strike outside corner, that time the slider. 0-1 on Casale. Avisail, Garcia in center, now walking around in the sunlight. They're creeping their way towards Christian Yelich in left. 0-1 pitch from Adrian Hauser. Down and away, backhanded by Narvaez with the sinker from Hauser. 1 ball and 1 strike. Give it about an hour or so. Hour and 20 minutes, and all that bright sunlight from the right field panels will be gone. And up into left field and into the bleachers. 1-1 pitch. Up high. 2 balls and 1 strike on Kurt Casale. Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates over the weekend. Wraparound series. 4 games starting on Friday. And then ending up on Monday. Brewers then have the Tigers in for a couple of games before the next off day. 3rd of September. 2-1 pitch. It's in tight on Kurt Casale. Almost clipped his jersey top. 3 balls, 1 strike on Casale with Shogo Akiyama on deck. Brewers will have Corbin Burns on the mound tomorrow in Game 1 of that series against the Pirates, against Derek Holland. Pirates and Cardinals playing a doubleheader today. They went extra innings in Game 1. 3-1 pitch. Runner goes. Swinging a bouncer. Hit to third. Foul. And Peyton will have to go back to first base. Pirates came from behind to win that one 4-3 in 8 innings. Scored 3 times in the top of the 8th. The Cardinals scored a couple of times, but the Pirates put the finishing touches on St. Louis. Good start from Chad Kuhl for Pittsburgh. 3-2, runner goes. Swing and a foul again off on the right side. Ends up in the 3rd deck. Karams into the Loge level. 3-0 Reds right now. Top of the 4th inning at Miller Park in a 7-inning game. 7 innings for Game 1, 7 innings for Game 2. Brief intermission, 40 minutes between games, and then we'll be right back with you for Game 2. 3-2, runner goes again. It's strike 3 called, throw down to second base. Omar Narvaez hesitated, and he wasn't sure whether it was strike 3 or not, and decided not to throw it. And it's a stolen base for Mark Payton. Narvaez hesitated if he just gets out of his crouch or whether it's a strike or a ball, and goes through it anyway. Little bobble that time, too, on the exchange. Payton steals the bag. He's in scoring position. Back-to-back strikeouts for Hauser. And Shogo Akiyama has bounced out twice to the left side. Once to short, once to third. Hits from the left side. The pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Threw him the changeup on the first pitch, and Akiyama out in front. It's 0-1. Handful of other games have been postponed today. Players opting not to play. Teams making the decision not to play today. The 0-1 misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Red Sox and Jays up in Buffalo decided not to play. Texas and Oakland, Philadelphia and Washington, Detroit and Minnesota. One pitch. Swinging a foul off on the left side. 1-2. Also told the Colorado Rockies and Arizona Diamondbacks, which were scheduled to start, will also be postponed. Brewers have Alex Claudio loosening in their bullpen. This will be pitch number 75 for Hauser, and he missed high and away with it with a fastball. And the count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes on Shogo Akiyama with Castellanos on deck. Claudio might be getting ready for Winker, who is due up in a couple of batters. Lefty. 2-2 pitch. Akiyama sprays another one foul on the left side. Akiyama coming over from Japan, signing a multi-year deal with the Reds. Not a big power guy. He has some power. Hasn't shown it in the big leagues yet. But he puts the bat on the baseball. 2-2 pitch. Up high. And the count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Give you a good AB each and every time he comes up. Three balls, 2 strikes. Base open. Hauser. Stretch and pitch. Fly ball foul off on the left side. Count remains full at 3-2. Inning becoming very long for Adrian Hauser. He was almost at 30 pitches in the second inning. Not as many in the third. Despite giving up a couple of runs, solo homers to Castellanos and Uecker, who are looming after Akiyama. 3-0 Reds. Another runner in scoring position, Mark Payton. He's at second. 3-2 again. Ground ball right side, right at Smoke. A race to the base. He'll beat Akiyama there. And the inning comes to a close. No run. 3-0 Reds. Bottom of the 4th inning. Sonny Gray back to work for Cincinnati. Brewers have 3 hits and have stranded 4 men on base against Gray. A couple of home runs allowed by Adrian Hauser in the 3rd. Pitch to Ben Gamble, misses low with a curveball. 1 ball and no strikes. Cobus and Buses wants to remind you to stop from all directions for flashing school bus lights. Our children's safety is in your hands. Kids going back to school here pretty soon. Here's the 1-0, and Gamble took it low with a curveball. 2 balls and no strikes. Narvaez to follow, and then Orlando Arcia. Seeing a lot of off-speed stuff from Sonny Gray today. Brewers got on Trevor Bauer's fastball on Monday to beat him 2-0, and a ground ball sharply hit, but right at Freddie Galvis into the shift. 1 up and 1 down. Now Narvaez reached on a fielder's choice back in the 2nd. Brewers fans, follow the Wisconsin Lottery home run leaderboard and watch home run highlights by visiting brewers.com/home run. Brewers have hit 33 home runs as a team this year, led by Christian Yelich and Keston Hiura, each with 7. Narvaez got on that home run board a couple of days ago. His first as a Brewer. Sonny Gray delivers a ball with a curveball. 1-0 on Narvaez. Adrian Hauser through 4 innings. See if he goes out there for inning number 5. Castellanos to lead it off. The 1-0 check swing. They'll appeal, and he went, said Shane Livensparger, the third base umpire. 1 ball, 1 strike on Narvaez. Pitch count for Adrian Hauser at 79 through 4 innings. 1-1 pitch to Narvaez. Curveball hanging in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. I think the idea for both managers was hopefully to have their starters give you 7. I think that's always the idea, to get 6 or 7 innings from your starting pitcher and then see where you go from there. 1-2 pitch. Curveball high that time. Spun out of it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sonny Gray has pitched into at least the 6th inning in every start this year. 2-2 coming back on Narvaez. Line towards left. Coming in Payton, and shielding his eyes from that sun, he makes the catch. Not an easy play for a left fielder this time of day with that light reflecting in off the panels. We've been talking about it all afternoon. Now Orlando Arcia drew a walk and was stranded in scoring position in the 2nd. Walk brought to you by Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. Ortho ASAP. Walk right in. There is a difference. First offering is a ball, a little low. 1 ball, no strikes on Orlando. 1-0 coming back from Gray. Check swing foul. It's off of the paneling behind home plate. Evens the count of a ball and a strike as we play in the bottom of the fourth inning. 3-0 Cincinnati. One. Curveball swung on and missed. Arcia took a big rip. Came up empty. Ball and 2 strikes. Trying to get Jace Peterson to the plate. Sonny Gray into his windup. 1-2 on its way to Orlando Arcia. Outside with the cut fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three hits for the Brewers, all singles. 2-2. Little looping liner into shallow left. It's over Garcia's glove. A base hit for Orlando Arcia. Took that curveball and just poked it into left field for his first hit of the game. And indeed, Jace Peterson will get a chance to hit. Peterson singled on the infield. It was a diving stab by the shortstop, Jose Garcia, that kept the Brewers from getting on the scoreboard in the second. Narvaez was at second at the time. He could only get to third because Garcia kept it on the infield. Pitch to Peterson is low and in the dirt, knocked down by Curt Casali. No advancement from Orlando Arcia. Eric Sogard patiently waiting on deck. Big gap in right center for Jace Peterson. 1-0 pitch is a ball down and in. Four-seam fastball from Sonny Gray hopping all over that mound. 2-0 on Jace Peterson. Originally a Padre, or I should say a Padre, then dealt to the Braves. Then to Baltimore, now a Brewer. 2-0. It's a strike on the outside corner. Just did catch the edge of the knees. Began the season at the alternate site up in Appleton after a great summer camp. Came to the Brewers last week. Two-one. Curveball swung on and missed. Good pitch from Sonny Gray. 2 balls and 2 strikes at 2 outs. Runner at first is Orlando Arcia. Reds leading 3-0 in the fourth. The set and 2-2. Curveball swung on and missed by Jace Peterson and Sonny Gray. Waiting on Hauser's first pitch. And the fastball missed off the inside corner, not by much. 1 ball, no strikes. Alex Claudio continues to loosen in the Brewers bullpen. Uecker and Suarez and Moustakas to follow Castellanos. 2, 3, and 4 in the Reds order. And Hauser missed inside again with that sinker. 2 balls, no strikes. No action in the Reds bullpen. And Sonny Gray in control through his first 4 innings, giving up 4 singles. 2-0 coming. Ground ball sharply hit. It eats up Sogard, ends up in shallow left. Castellanos around first, and he's going to try for 2. Here comes the throw, and it is going to be not in time. Castellanos with an acrobatic slide, and he's able to get in there ahead of the throw from Christian Yelich. Peterson with the tag, but Castellanos with an acrobatic slide, maybe to get his left hand in before the tag of Jace Peterson. Andy Haynes, acting bench coach and hitting coach. And that was a heck of a slide from Nick Castellanos. Indeed, he got that left hand on the bag before the tag of Jace Peterson. That's some good body control right there. Counsell is out, but he's going to make a U.S. Cellular call to the bullpen. Alex Claudio is going to get the turn after the hustle double off the bat of Nick Castellanos. And Alex Claudio will get Jesse Winker when we come back after this. U.S. Sound Uecker coming up against Alex Claudio. Well rested, last pitched on Friday in Pittsburgh. Pitched an inning, gave up 3 runs on 5 hits while striking out a couple. Earned run average up to 5.19 in making his 10th appearance. Alex Claudio. Giving up runs in each of his last 2 appearances to get that ERA up. Castellanos at second after a leadoff double. Winker squares to bunt and fouls it back. Tried to bunt his way on, get it past Claudio, and move Castellanos around 2. 0-1 on Jesse Winker. Brewers in the bottom of the 5th will have the bottom of the order. Sogard. And then Avisail Garcia and Christian Yelich scheduled against Sonny Gray. Claudio trying to keep it 3-0. Winker waiting. Pitch swung on and fouled away. Lower level left side. 0-2 on Jesse Winker. Suarez to follow, then Moustakas. If anybody else gets on, Freddie Galvis. Check in on our U.S. Sound Dealer text the booth line in this 5th inning. Remember, we're only playing 7. Game 1 of this doubleheader. Game 2, 40 minutes after the conclusion of Game 1. Also 7 innings. 0-2 pitch. Change up, just missed. 72-mile-an-hour change from Claudio. Winker homered back in the 30s, 2 for 2. This 2-3 combo, Castellanos and Winker, are a combined 5 for 5. One-two offering. Change up again, missed away. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Jesse Winker. Our U.S. Cellular text the booth question comes from Joe in Green Bay. His question, why only 7 innings of a doubleheader? Good question. That was the Major League mandate this year for doubleheaders. Players agreed to it. The injury situations and COVID, of course. The 2-2 hit in the air, left center. Back is Yelich. Still back. Warning track. It's gone again for Jesse Winker. A 2-run shot. His 2nd of the day and his 8th on the season. It's now 5-0 Cincinnati.
Number 8 for Winker. Number 8 came on a 2-2 pitch.
Winker got a couple of change-ups back-to-back. And then Alex Claudio, after he was ahead 0-2, fell even 2-2. He threw him a fastball. Winker was waiting for it, and he hit it into his own bullpen in left center. And he knew it as soon as he hit it. So now Suarez, you can close the book on Adrian Hauser, allowing 4 earned runs in his 4+ as Suarez swings and misses at the changeup. And it's 0-1. Second career multi-homer game. Did it back on the 14th. 13 days ago. 0-1 to Suarez. A ball off the inside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, so getting back to Joe's question on why 7 innings, just what they agreed upon. Don't want to run the risk of running too many guys out there in 9-inning games back-to-back. We've already seen the adjustments to the extra innings with starting with a runner at second base. I'm not sure if it'll be here forever. 7-inning doubleheaders if you play doubleheaders, but it's good for what the Brewers and what Major League Baseball is doing this year in 2020. 2-1 pitch to Suarez. It's a changeup down and in. And the count is 3-1 on Eugenio Suarez. For Claudio, that was the first home run that he had allowed this year. And it came against the lefty. Suarez singled last time, bounced into a double play first time up. 3-1. Suarez took a strike, knee high, and might have gotten a gift from DJ Rayburn. Count goes to 3-2. Suarez had thrown the bat to the side, thought he'd drawn a walk. Instead, strike 2. Three on the left side of the infield for the Brewers. Claudio stretches in his pitch. Popped him up. First base side, long run smoke, and it's out of play right behind the Brewers dugout, 3 rows back. Count stays full. That's our U.S. Cellular text the booth line for game 1. We'll have another U.S. Cellular text the booth line for game 2. Three and two. Claudio deals inside, and he walked him. So the first 3 have reached in this 5th inning. Double, home run, walk. And now Mike Moustakas has popped up and bounced into a double play. Brewers with a chance to win their 3rd straight game with a victory in game 1 of this doubleheader. Down 5-0 in a game that will only last 7. 3 on the right side of the infield. Moustakas took a breaking ball for a strike. 0-1 on Mike. He missed a couple of weeks. Went into the COVID protocol, hitting an even 200 entering play today. A couple of home runs, driven in 10. And he taps this one foul on a changeup from Claudio. 0-2 on Moustakas. Still nobody out in the 5th. Now the 0-2. Popped up, left side, that'll reach the seats. Right behind the Reds dugout. Mike Moustakas hanging in there. Mike Moustakas, a good year in free agency. 4-year deal with the Reds after a season and a half with the Brewers. Really good year with the Crew last year. 0-2 pitch. Moustakas lines it foul. Moustakas started the season as the second baseman last year, and with the struggles of Travis Shaw, moved over to third and was the third baseman every day, starting in about May. This year, the Reds have him playing a lot of second, and today making the start at first base with no Joey Votto in the lineup in game 1. 0-2, breaking ball low. Moustakas laid off, 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's a real chance for Mike Moustakas to hit a lot of home runs at Great American Ballpark. Did it a lot over the last couple of years at the Brewers. Now it's his home ballpark in a regular season for 81 games. Swing and a miss for Moustakas here as he chased the breaking ball off the outside corner. That's the first out of the inning, and now Freddie Galvis turns over. He'll hit from the right side of the plate against Alex Claudio with a runner at first. 2 runs in on the 2-run home run by Jesse Uecker. Galvis has walked and grounded out. Scored the first run of the game for Cincinnati. Swing and a miss here from Alex Claudio. Good changeup. It's 0-1 on Freddie Galvis. This will be pitch number 20 for Claudio. Nobody loosening in that Brewers bullpen. This is Claudio's 5th. Reds breaking out. This one rolled foul third base side. It's 0-2 on Galvis. First 2 games of this series, Reds hadn't scored any more than 2 runs. It's a team that over their last 8 games has averaged just about 2 runs a game. No more than 5 runs scored. It was bound to break out at some point. 0-2. Hit in the air to shallow left. Yelich coming on, and he lost it in the sun, and the ball drops. Eugenio Suarez ends up at second base as Yelich had it for a moment, then lost it, got it again, came running in, and the ball hit his glove and just bounced out. It's a tough left field to play in these twilight games. It's a huge panel of windows up that right field side, folks. You know that. And the sun just blazes in. Yelich had a chance, lost it for a second, found it again, and then just in and out of his glove. So we will have a pinch hitter now for Mark Payton. I'm sure they'll rule that a base hit for Freddie Galvis. And Phillip Ervin is the hitter for Payton. There's a strike. Change up that time from Claudio. Payton finishes his day 1 out of 2. Two on, 1 out. Ervin at 0.91 on the season. Takes low with a changeup. Narvaez gets a new baseball from DJ Rayburn. 1 ball and 1 strike on Phillip Ervin. One and 1. Claudio checks his runners and throws. It is inside. It's a 2 ball, 1 strike count. Official ruling on that Freddie Galvis base hit is a single. They originally gave him a double, but he's standing at first base. Just the single. 2-1 to Ervin. Change up, strike outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. For every out recorded by the Brewers bullpen in Miller Park this season, Gruber Law Offices will make a donation to the MAC Fund in support of the Outs for Hope campaign, benefiting research to cure pediatric cancer and blood-related disorders. Looking for an out here, maybe 2 of them, as it's rolled from Ervin foul up the third base line. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Phillip Ervin. Mentioned the batting average, just 3 hits in 33 official at-bats entering play. Right-handed hitter. 3 on the left side of the infield. 2-2 pitch. Rolled foul again. Right at David Bell inside the Reds dugout. Two and 2 on Phillip Ervin. 5-0 Reds in the 5th. Jesse Winker having a good day. Couple of homers. 2-2 again. Roller to third. It's a foul ball. Sogard behind the bag, just a skosh foul, and Phillip Ervin hanging in there. Only 1 out. Brewers have rolled a couple of double plays today. Claudio looking for 1 now. 2-2 again. Change up to third. It's a fair ball. Sogard has it. Steps on third. Throws across the diamond in time. It goes 5-3. Another Wisconsin Dental Association double play against Sonny Gray, trailing 5-0. 7th or the 5th inning stretch is brought to you by Island Resort and Casino. 2 championship golf courses up there, Sweetgrass and Sage Run. To book a stay and play package, visit islandresortgolf.com today. Well, Eric Sogard's going to try and get something going against Sonny Gray. Down 5-0 against the Reds in game 1 of this doubleheader. Phillip Ervin, sunglasses were on to start the inning, and now he puts them on top of his hat and trying to shield his eyes with his glove. With that setting sun, here comes the first pitch from Sogard. And it missed low. 1 ball, no strike. Sogard lined into the gap in right center, and it was run down by Nick Castellanos. That came with the bases loaded back in the 2nd. 1-0 from Gray is a strike on the outside corner at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike. Remember, game 2 coming up 40 minutes after we finish up game number 1. Here's the offering, and it's outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Gray was in that dugout a long time. Nearly a 30-pitch inning from Alex Claudio. Gave up the 2-run home run, a walk, a strikeout, another single, but got the double play to get out of trouble. 2-1 from Gray. Swing and a fly ball hit to right. Castellanos back. Warning track makes the catch. Sogard for the second time today hits it hard, but right at Nick Castellanos and right. This time right up against the fence to make the catch and haul it in. Out number 1 in this bottom of the 5th inning. Leinenkugel spritzing, folks. It's kind of beer, kind of seltzer, kind of awesome. Comes in refreshing grapefruit, raspberry, lemon, and pineapple strawberry, and only 93 calories. Avisail Garcia has grounded out and flied out to the warning track in right center. First pitch, swinging away and comes up empty against Sonny Gray. And it's 0-1. This has been one of the nemesis for Avisail Garcia in his career. He is 1 for 17 against him. Lifetime. 0-1. Down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, you've got your Leinenkugel spritzing. Why don't you grab America's finest sausage? That's right, Usinger's. It's available at every game, because every game this year will be enjoyed at home or on the road. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a pop-up. First base side. Moustakas is there and takes care of Garcia for out number 2. You could be at your home. You could be at a friend's home. No matter what, go big, go best. Go Usinger's, America's finest and Milwaukee's own. 2 outs in this 5th inning for Christian Yelich, who's having a tough day today. 0 for 2. One swing at the bat could turn things around against Sonny Gray. Yelich 2 out of 9 in the series. First pitch from Gray. Breaking ball caught the outside corner. That's a good pitch from Sonny Gray. He's been dotting that outside edge with that hook all afternoon against these left-handed hitters. 0-1 from Gray. And Yelich took low with a curveball. 1 ball and 1 strike. For Sonny Gray, feels like he's been throwing a lot of off-speed stuff. It's because he has. 1-1. Curveball low. Check swing didn't go. 2 balls and 1 strike. He's now thrown 28 curveballs of his 80 total pitches. Better than 35%. Handful of sliders. A lot of sinkers. Wants another curveball, the 2-1. And that hook missed low. Nothing but curveballs from Sonny Gray to Christian Yelich in the first 4 pitches he's seen. 81 total for Sonny Gray. Check that 82 total. 3-1 on Yelich. See what he comes back with. The pitch. Threw him another curveball, and he missed low and in the dirt. Even with a 5-0 lead, Christian Yelich never got a fastball in that at-bat. Draws an Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin walking before Keston Hira hits. 10 seconds for station ID. This is the Brewers Radio Network. Five 5-0 Reds in the 5th. Yelich aboard for Keston Hira, who singled back in the 3rd. Check swing foul. Didn't mean to do it on a fastball down and in. And it's 0-1. With Bob Uecker and our producer and engineer Glenn Bowman, Jeff Levering with you from Miller Park. Game 1 of a doubleheader. Game 2 coming up shortly after the conclusion of game number 1. 40 minutes after the conclusion of game 1. Some stirring in the Reds bullpen. J.P. Fireisen loosening for the Brewers as Hira hits one in the air to shallow right field. Galvis is out. Castellanos is in. It's Castellanos who makes the catch and ends the inning. But we found him. You know, it's kind of tough to to go missing in a ballpark that has no people in it, but Uecker found a way to do it. But we got him. Glad that ankle bracelet came in handy here as we start the 6th inning. It's 5-0 Reds. Hey, Uecker, take it away.
Thank you, Jeff. Little parole violation. No big deal.
Glad to see you made it back.
Oh, no, you know what? I was next door in the press box area, and we were opening pitch here in the 6th inning, hit foul right next door. Jose Garcia's in there now. Fireizing on for the Crew. JP 1 strike on Jose Garcia. Working from the stretch. Swinging a foul back, and it's 0-2.
Where are you up to?
Well, before the game today, we were talking about not having anybody around here in the press box. And, the writers aren't around. We don't get to see those guys anymore. Mm-hmm. So I walked next door, and I was talking with Tom Hardercourt. And I knew it was getting kind of close here. So I waited until the last possible moment, down low and away, ball 1 and strike 2. And then I see Glenn Bowman in a real panic mode over there. So I threw him a couple of ice cubes, trying to cool him down a little bit. And there's a refrigerator over there with a lot of cold water in it. And I told him, put your hands in there. You're uptight. You're nervous. 1-2 delivery, a swing, and a towering pop fly foul and out of play. And Bowman giving chase on that one. All right. But yeah, no, I was talking to Tom Hardercourt and the writers. We don't get to see those guys anymore, Jeff. We can't go down in the clubhouse. We can't be around the players. And yeah, I was over there talking to Tom, and they feel the same way. They don't get a chance to see us down in the clubhouse or on the field like they usually do. 1-2 delivery. Here it is, high and wide, and it's 2-2.
I can imagine their job is a lot more difficult now than it was in the past because they thrive on those one-on-one conversations that they have over by the lockers or on the field that just happen.
How do they do this stuff now? Mm-hmm. With that Zoom? Is that how they do it?
Yep, that's how they have to.
Man. Yeah, the personal contact with down, low, and away, 3-2, that you have with, especially for writers who have been around a long time and players who have been here for a long time. Braun, okay? Mm-hmm. Ryan Braun, okay? Guys that you got to see each and every day that you come to the ballpark for all these years, and then all of a sudden you can't see them anymore. You got to see them on a box. Strange. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the stretch. Here it is. He walked him, and the Reds get a runner. Kurt Casale, the catcher, coming up now.
It feels like because everybody's on the same Zoom call, too, that everybody's coming up with the same stuff. That you don't have the original content that you would get. Hey, I had a conversation with such and such, but it was just the two of us, so now we get to talk about it, and it's different.
Or like this. This is between me and you now, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of writers did that, right?
Yeah.
Or a player would tell a writer,
right?
Look, this is between me and you, right?
Yep.
That's not the way it is anymore. Garcia, pretty good lead. Holding and the pitch. A little wide and a throw to first, not in time for Garcia. Narvaez came out of there quickly. He'll run. 1 ball and no strikes.
You build a lot of trust that way with players.
That's the way it was. Mm-hmm. That's what I guess we're talking about here. 1 ball and no strikes. Casale a base hit, knocked, and a run back in the second. Garcia's got a big lead. He's holding, though. There's a strike on a spinner, and it's even at 1-1. But I was telling Tom Hardercourt about one of my favorite guys from a long, long time ago, still covering the Minnesota Twins, Patrick Royce, who was here a few days ago when the Twins were here, and had a chance to sit down and talk with Patrick for a while. He did a story over in the Tribune, and Tom and I were talking about him. I mean, these are two guys that were around baseball for a long, long, long time that, you know, we'd go to Minnesota and get to see Patrick and some of the other writers up there and the people that work in the press room. And that's what Tom and I were talking about. And, yeah, the inning went quickly. 2 balls and a strike. Feyereisen deals again, and this one hit in the air. It is going to wind up in the lower seats down the left field line. Ball 2 and strike 2 now on Kurt Casale. But you have an association with writers in your hometown anyway, at least. And, you know, the way we do the game today and the way the game is written about today, they're, you know, it's not the big-time newspapers with tons of writers every day. Not that there's not stories in the newspapers. There's still newspapers, of course. But years ago, when that's strictly what it was, it wasn't what we have today electronically and with computers and the internet and all the other things we have today to do the stories, and kind of takes away, you know, the personal stuff. Runner holding, swinging a pop-up, and this one's going to get out of play 2. Behind home plate, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, the personal contact that you had or have even today with writers, but as I was saying to Jeff a moment ago, when you talked to a player in years past, and I'm sure it still happens, look, this is between me and you. Stuff like that. When you talk to a writer. 2-2 offering. Here it is. Swing, and we'll do it again at 2-2. But you can still have that contact with players, but it's not like it was before where you had, you know, at a game at Old County Stadium, just for instance, you might have 10 writers that are covering the game with the team you're playing against and your guys, and the camaraderie that you had and they had with each other. Half swing, did he go? Did not. 3-2 now on Kurt Casale. But it's upsetting for the writers too. They can't do anything. Their hands are tied too. Can't go in the clubhouse anymore. You do your interview on a small television screen or your computer or whatever it may be. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There he goes. Check swing and a ball low, and he walked him. Back to back. I mean, you're going to do stories today. You do stories today on a telephone. I think down the road you're going to do them on a ring. I really do. You wear a ring and it'll have a microphone in it.
Like a Get Smart ring?
Yeah.
Shoe phone?
Get Smart, yeah. Yeah.
I think there's something to that.
Honest, really. I believe that. All that spy stuff. Two-run, Shogo Akiyama is going to be the batter. But yeah, all these writers that have been covering baseball here in Milwaukee for so long, and guys that we see every day down on the field, they're down there during batting practice, they're getting stories. It's totally different today. And you miss that. You know that every day they were on the road. They used to fly. They used to fly with the team. Years ago, your writers were on the airplane with you when you went on a road trip, but that's not the way it is anymore. They're still there on the road, but they don't travel with us. Akiyama sends one into right, playable, caught by Gamble, and on to third is Gomez. Head first slide, he's in there. Nick Castellanos coming up now. Castellanos has had a good afternoon. Game 1, single, home run, double, 2 runs scored, and he's driven in 1. J.P. Fireisen is the pitcher for the Crew now. It's just strange out here at the ballpark, folks, for all of us. Normally, you walk into the press box area, right down the road from where we do our broadcasts, swing a drive into center and deep. This one is going to be playable and caught by Garcia, but an RBI for Castellanos on a long drive to right center. Sac fly. Reds add one more. It's 6-0 Cincinnati now. And here is Jesse Uecker. Had a nice afternoon. 3 out of 3, including a couple of home runs. Scored a couple, driven in 3.
Even for us, Uke, I mean, we thrive on those conversations that we have with the players and the relationships, and you more than me, but I mean, your interaction with the players now is yelling at them from here in the booth and down at batting practice. Hey, look up here. How are you?
That's what it is. You're right. Yeah, the other day when the Reds came in here, and they're friends of yours, too. I mean, we see them every day. How can you not be friends?
Mm-hmm.
But Wade Miley, who will pitch game 2 in this doubleheader today, and our good friend Mike Moustakas, both of those guys, really good friends, and at least you get a chance to holler at them from up here, but it's totally different. 2 men are out, 6-0, Cincinnati has the lead. Uecker takes a little bit low, apparently. 2 balls and no strikes now. But normally down in the press box area, which is just down to our right, there's probably 50 to 60 chairs over there, or people during the course of a ball game that we see, or we can go over and talk to and, shoot the breeze for a while. 2-0 delivery. And the pitch is down low. Very popular area. So the lavatories are, too. That's why. 3 balls and no strikes. Now, all those people are here every day. Men, women, photographers, writers. Heck yeah. 3-0 delivery. Fireisen deals, and he missed off the inside. He's walked another here in the inning. That's the 3rd walk issued by J.P. And the batter is going to be the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. We're glad to be playing and glad to be bringing baseball to you, but it's different. 2 men are out, a run in, and a pitch. Right down Wisconsin Avenue, and it's 0-1. Two men are out. The Reds have 6 runs on 11 hits today. Brewers nothing on 4 against Sonny Gray. This one, a rocket to left in the corner, and Yelich runs it down to end the inning. That area out there where Yelich caught that ball is now completely in shade. So no problem to run that one down and pull it in, take an extra base hit away. Cincinnati leads it 6-0, and Sonny Gray has retired for the afternoon. 5 solid innings for Gray, allowing only 4 base hits. Walked a pair and struck out 4, and gives way to Nate Jones. And Justin Smoke is the batter. It's the Woodman's Food Market's home run inning. And the opening pitch is right in there, knee-high a strike. Christy Miller from Milwaukee is our contestant. $150 in our jackpot, Christy. for a Brewers home run here in the sixth. Got a good shot with Justin Smoke. You got Gamble next. Bullseye again. Fastball, and it's 0-2. And then Narvaez. 6 runs on 11 hits for the Reds. And the next offering, and that one dropped low and inside. A spinner missed. Ball 1 and strike 2. Visit any participating Woodman store to enter. Service savings, that's Woodman's. Visit WTMJ.com for official contest rules and details. Nate Jones cranks it up again. 1-2 delivery and a swing and a miss. Struck him out with a fastball. 1 up and 1 down. And the batter is going to be Ben Gamble. Gamble today, a base hit back in the second, bounced out in the fourth.
4 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. He threw 85 pitches, 50 strikes.
Sonny Gray, good afternoon for him. 5 strong innings. 4 hits, a couple of walks, striking out 4 on a check swing. It's a foul. 0-1 on Ben Gamble. Leinenkugel's Spritzen. You haven't tried it yet? It's kind of beer, kind of seltzer. Kind of awesome, too. It's good. The 1 strike delivery, and he dropped a bender in there about knee-high on the inside. 0-2 on Ben Gamble. It comes in these flavors: grapefruit, raspberry lemon, and pineapple strawberry. Only 93 calories. Tastes great. High and wide. Ball 1 and strike 2 now on Benny. Christy Miller in the 6th inning. $150 for a home run. Nate Jones deals again, and Gamble sends a rocket foul up along the first base side. Ball 1 and strike 2 on the Brewers right fielder. Another game to follow. Do another 7-inning affair. What do we got? 40 minutes between games today?
Mm-hmm.
And the pitch. Fouled again by Ben Gamble. Yeah, years ago, Sundays were doubleheader days usually, and one was 9, one was 7. Minor league doubleheaders usually were 7-inning games. That's why it wasn't bad to catch a doubleheader back then. The pitch, high and wide, 2-2 now on Ben. Yeah, he'd catch 2 games. Those 9-9 jobs were a little testy once in a while, but 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Gamble sends one foul, this one to the lower seats behind the Reds dugout. 2 balls and 2 strikes. How about some of those catchers catch those 15, 16, 17, more than that, 18, 19 inning games?
Mm-hmm.
Hang in there and catch them all. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Gamble is swinging a foul. That one got by Casale. I remember the year Pudge Rodriguez had a year down in Texas for the Rangers. It seemed like he caught every inning and caught every game. But those extra inning games, he was in there. He stayed in there. He caught them all. And had a heck of a year hitting-wise. I think he stole 25 bases that year, something like that. Gamble fouls again. Something like that. He stole... His name was Pudge, but he could run.
1999, he was the MVP. 35 homers, 113 driven in.
How many did he steal? 20-something?
25.
25, yeah.
Most ever.
Unbelievable. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Down the pitch. Gamble fouls yet again off the mask of Casale. The thing, about playing in Texas, once you get into June and July down there, man, it's 100 degrees every day.
Mm-hmm.
And at night, it doesn't cool off till about the 6th or 7th inning when it drops into the 90s. And Pudge was in there and stealing bases, playing all the time. He was unbelievable. Hall of Famer. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gamble waiting. And the pitch. Jones deals off the inside, backed him away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pudge is Pudge now.
He's living up to his name. He caught 144 games that year.
I know. He's unbelievable, Jeff. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Fouled again by Ben Gamble. I used to talk about Pudge Rodriguez being an offensive weapon on defense because he was such an outstanding throwing catcher. And, I mean, being on base with that guy, I don't care if the bases were loaded, it was the final inning, you were up by a run, he'd try to pick you off. Anywhere. The pitch. Bouncer hit to first. Gamble is gone. Good battle, but won by Nate Jones.
How many pickoffs do you think he had in his career?
90.
Right on the money.
Get out of here.
90.
Are you kidding?
21 seasons, he had 90. That's no joke.
I really did. I took a flyer on that. Really. I was going to say 100, but then I thought that's pretty many.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
In 21 years. But
90.
90. That's the exact number. Go buy a lotto ticket, you.
I'm going back to the men's room. I got a coin machine. Oh, man. 90. How about that? I've never looked that up. Never. I never have.
I hadn't until just now either. He maxed out at 12 in 1996. 12 pickoffs.
Unbelievable. 1 strike, a swing and a miss now by Omar Narvaez.
His caught stealing percentage was pretty good, too.
I'm telling you, you were on base with that guy. He would throw any time to any base. He didn't care what the situation was. If he thought he had a chance to pick you off or if you were, lagging around, your best lead against Pudge Rodriguez, up and in with a fastball on Narvaez, your best lead was in foul territory if you were on first base. That's where you belonged, where he couldn't pick you off. He would throw anytime.
He almost got half of the runners that tried to steal against him. 46% he threw out in his career.
It's unbelievable. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right. Get up, get out of here, and gone for Omar Narvaez and gone for Christy Miller. $150, Christy, on a home run by Omar Narvaez that got out of here in right. Talking about catchers, Pudge Rodriguez. We got Omar Narvaez here, and he just went yard. In the Woodman's Food Market's home run inning. You're not done, Christy. Not yet. Somebody else hits one. It's an extra 100. That was about knee-high right down the middle, and Narvaez knocked it out. Brewers are on the board at 6-1. Orlando Arcia took one low and away, ball 1. Omar's second of the year. And the pitch. Down low and away on Orlando Arcia. Six-1 Cincinnati following that Orthopedic Associates home run. That one hit the outside corner. Right there. Ball 1 and strike 2 on the Brewers shortstop. Nate Jones, quick worker, all set to go again. Here it is. Low and away, shot the corner and missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A little slider that time. Christy Miller, a winner. $150. Easy, huh? The pitch. Line to right. And it is base hit for Orlando Arcia. Jace Peterson coming up now. I'll tell you what, watching Orlando Arcia this year, too, he's more and more looking like a guy that's trying to get stuff done to right instead of trying to pull everything and trying to hit home runs all the time. Really watching him, I mean, he's done a lot of work. And if he continues to do what he's doing, I mean, that was the thing that they were talking about more often than not. Not the fact that he couldn't play shortstop, because he can pick it, he can throw, got a great arm. Jed Jerko is on as a pinch batter for the Crew here. Jesse Biddle is the new pitcher, a left-hander, and deals up and in. 2-0 now on Jerko. Brewers on the board at 6-1 Reds. Batting for Jace Peterson, sitting on 3 home runs. The lefty is ready, and here it is. Big swing and a fly into right, and it is going to wind up in the lower seats. 2 balls and a strike on Jed Jerko. Still time in the 6th. 2 7-inning affairs today. Biddle deals Jerko a swing and a foul left field side this time. Ball 2 and strike 2 on the Brewers pinch batter down. Solo home run, Omar Narvaez got him on the board. Base hit by Orlando Arcia. And now the pinch batter, Jed Jerko. The pitch to him. Up and in on a bender. It is a full countdown. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing of the bat gets you 2 quick ones. Jerko waiting, and the pitch. Swing and a rocket to left. Foul. Down and in. That one got around on it. Hit it foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Moustakas drops behind the runner at first. The pitch. High and off the outside. He walked him. All right. 2 are on now. And Eric Sogard will give way to Ryan Braun. Another pinch hitter for the Crew. And we will get a pinch runner now for Jerko. This is Luis Urias.
Good game for Jed Jerko. A walk and a pinch runner.
That's what happens when you get to be a veteran. All right, here's Ryan Braun. Christy Miller's still on here. You're still looking for another $100 possibly. All right, Ryan Braun is in there now. He's got 1 home run. Average at 208. Biddle working from the stretch. Here it is. Braun looked at one right down Wisconsin Avenue. Strike 1 on Ryan. Batting for Eric Sogard. Top of the order is due next. From the stretch. Here it is. That's a swing and a miss. Back to number 1 for Biddle. Abasail Garcia is due next. Biddle trying to end it here. 2 men are out, 2 are on. 6-1, Cincinnati has the lead. And the pitch. Off the outside, a fastball missing on that one. Ball 1, strike 2 on Ryan Braun. Stepping out for a moment, now back in there. Arcia and Urias are aboard. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Got him on a breaking ball. Might have got a gift there. Brewers get on the board, though. 7th inning is coming up. Is now playing at second base for the Crew. And Mike Moustakas is going to lead things off for Cincinnati. Freddie Galvis. And then Phillip Ervin. Moustakas today is 0 for 3, including a double play ground ball. Popped out, double play ball, and a strikeout for him. Feyereisen is ready, and he opens up with a high inside fastball, and that backed him out of there. 1 ball and no strikes.
Jones, 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 1 run was earned, 1 strikeout, 1 home run. Jones, 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 1 run was earned, 1 strikeout, 1 home run.
And the stretch, here it is. It is off the inside, about belt high. 2 balls and no strikes now. Final inning of game 1. We're in the 7th. 6-1, Cincinnati has the lead. They've out-hit the Crew in game 1, 11-6. Reds have left 7. Brewers have left 8 in this game. Swinging a liner, speared, and then dropped by Urias, and that's going to be a base hit. It could have been caught. Had a glove on it, couldn't hold it. Hit hard by Moustakas. Freddie Galvis is the batter now. He has walked and scored, bounced out, and singled today. Urias will tell you he should have caught it. Hit hard, but popped away. All right, the switch-hitting Freddie Galvis. Fouled back, had a good rip at a fastball about belt high. 1 strike on him. Playing at second base today, former Philly shortstop. 1 strike. Feyereisen is ready. Moustakas only a couple of steps off the bag at first, and now Galvis steps out. All right, back in there, and we are set. The stretch, the pitch. Galvis, double play ball. Urias, Arcia 1, and they turn to double play. That one goes 5-6-3. 5-6-3 on the double play. He hit it right at Urias. Hit it right on the button, but right at Urias. Wisconsin Dental Association double play ball.
We've had some weird combos on double plays today. 5-6-3.
All the shifting they do, Jeff, yeah.
Had a 6-5-3 earlier in the game.
And the pitch, swing and a miss by Phillip Ervin. Almost had a 9-2 double play the other day.
Just a routine fielder's choice, a 9-2 put out.
A ball that you hit, hit it pretty good, like 275, 280, swinging a fly ball into right center for Garcia. He's got that one. Yeah, that ball that was hit the other to Garcia, and he missed high and inside. The 1-0 delivery, a swing and a foul off the bat of Garcia, and that one nailed Curt Caselli, and he's down. David Bell, the Red skipper, coming out there to check on Curt Caselli. That one nailed him good. We've been watching the Reds catchers for the last couple of days. Working on a lot of throwing stuff and a lot of digging pitches out of the dirt. That one off the bat of Garcia came down and hit Curt Caselli right on the top of his left shin guard, right on the kneecap. And I don't care what you wear. When you get hit like that, flush, they really hurt. And they always talk about catchers. You got to be a dog to be a catcher. Well, he's a dog. He's staying. Not that there was ever any doubt that he wouldn't, but that one got him flush.
And no padding on that knee area.
Oh, man. That was a bad one.
Oof.
All right, 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch. It's in there. Breaking ball, and it's 1-2 now on Abisail Garcia.
And how about a catcher calling a curveball in the very next pitch,
Right
knowing he
after.
might spike it?
Right.
Got to go block it. Okay.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Jesse Biddle all set to go again. Here it is. Bouncer hit to the hole and gobbled up. And the throw is going to be off target and into left field anyway. Leadoff base hit for Garcia. All right, there's a start. Garcia and Suarez both took a shot at that one. Suarez made the diving try, and then it got by Garcia to the left of Suarez and underneath the glove of Garcia. It's a base hit, and Christian Yelich is the batter. And Biddle deals. He's in there. Strike 1 call. Lefty against lefty now. Garcia's first hit today. Yelich waiting, and the pitch to him. Christian took again, this time low and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike on the Brewers left fielder. Gray, Jones, and Biddle for the Reds today, and a swing and a foul by Yelich. That one getting by Kurt Casale, thankfully. One ball and 2 strikes. From the stretch. Here it is. Yelich rolls foul to the Brewers dugout. Yeah, following this one, Kurt Casale will be in there. Ice bags. And a between games meal. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Christian Yelich. Reds own the hit column today, 12-7, lead by 5 in the 7th. Now the pitch. Christian bounces one slowly, and that will be played by Moustakas. Put the tag on Yelich. To second goes Garcia. There's 1 down, and Keston here is the batter. Keston today, a strikeout, a single, and a fly to right. And David Bell is heading out there. We are going to get another change, I guess, for Cincinnati. Bullpen is busy. There's a right-hander up out there, and David Bell wants him. Another U.S. Cellular call to the bullpen has been made. And while they are making their call to the bullpen, we'll make a call to Miller Lite. Yeah, great taste, only 96 calories, and brewed for Milwaukee. It's Miller time. U.S. Cellular call to the bullpen for the Cincinnati Reds. Robert Stevenson is the new pitcher for Cincinnati. Keston Hero will be the batter for the Crew. Abisail Garcia is the runner at second. And the Reds have the lead by 5 at 6-1. What do you got on between games today? Thinking about some Usingers? Why not? Still plenty of time to grill out, cook them up, and eat them up. And the pitch. Hira almost got hit with a breaking ball, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Pretzel, soft pretzel bun. Your favorite Usinger sausage. I like a brat with a pretzel bun and A lot of good stuff to go along with it. Relish, onions. Absolutely. Tasty Miller Lite. How can you beat that? 1 ball and no strikes. And the pitch. It's a swing and a miss. Back to the breaking stuff around the outside corner, and Keston went after it. Runner at second base. They need 5 to tie this one. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss again. Down and away with the breaking stuff. Right back to a spinner. Stevenson in game number 3 for the Reds. And the pitch hit foul by Kessie. Left one hanging that time at about 85, right down the middle. Stevenson, inning plus, a couple of hits and a couple of runs against him. Kurt Caselli sets the sign. Here it is, up and in, and it's ball 2 and strike 2. Still time. Never too late. Justin Smoke is due next. Stevenson. The kick and the pitch. Up and in again, and it's full up now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Get you a good one and get after it. Only 1 down. He's ready. The pitch. Keston sends it in the air. This one might be playable. No, about 5 rows back, behind home plate.
Ooh.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
One of those cardboard cutouts just
Took it. Took one.
Ouch. Did you see the video the other day, by the way, in Oakland? There was, they've put stuffed animals down the left field line, and there was a bear that got a stuffed bear got one right in the snout.
It's only funny because it was a toy.
Yes, yes.
3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Fouled again. Kessie with a fastball down and away. Tried to hit it to right field. All right, still full up, 3 and 2. All that stuff is good when you look at it on TV and see people in the seats. Cardboard cutouts, of course. The puppets and the toys and all the stuff they put in there, but no cash payers. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, and he struck him out, or did he? Nope, popped away from Caselli. Yep. He had it momentarily, and it got away. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
If anybody wants this game to end, it's Kurt Caselli. He is getting crushed behind the plate this inning.
That one didn't hit him like the other one did, but it hit him. He had it in the glove momentarily. Might have got him on the wrist even. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Just looked in at David Bell. What do you want from me? 3-2. Bouncer hit to third. And that's the second out in the inning. Down to their final shot now in Justin Smoke. Well, when the Reds came in here to start this series, we talked about how good Cincinnati was and preseason stories about the Reds and how they had a shot at postseason play. Definitely. That one down low on Smoke at its 1 ball and no strikes. It's not out of the ordinary that they've got a lead in this game. and behind Sonny Gray, who got the start today. 1 ball and no strikes. Stevenson is ready. Here he comes again, and that one is hit in the air, and it is going to be out of play. Do you hear it hit? Before we try again, 10 for identification. This is the Brewers Radio Network, brought to you by Sartori Cheese. Back with you once again from Miller Park. 1 ball and 1 strike on Justin Smoke with 2 down and a runner at second base. And the Reds leading 6-1. Now the pitch. Big swing and a foul, and that one got a piece of Casali again. One of those days, Kurt. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Ooh, he got crossed up.
That's what he, yeah.
Ow.
But he caught it. And the 1-2 missed off the inside. Yeah, he's looking for a breaking ball or something off speed, and Stevenson threw a fastball. He backhanded it.
Ooh.
He got it.
Right in the palm. 95 in the palm.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Fouled by Justin Smoke. We'll talk about this when we get inside.
Robert, come over here for a moment, please.
Yeah, can I talk to you a second? 2 balls and 2 strikes. The target up by Casali. And the pitch to Smoke. Half swing, strikeout. He's gone, and this one is over. Sally talking with Robert Stevenson right now. Anyway, the Reds take game 1, final 6-1 Cincinnati. Back with the totals and the summaries after this on the Brewers Radio Network, sponsored by Sartori Cheese.